after the war.
Really a trading system. You
Trading.
had to
It
trade
was
your own shoes for food.
Yes,
That's fascinating, and you know, it says to me why you first became passionate about food waste.
It's absolutely
and
true.
I think a lot of people find that hard to relate to now, that people had to in the past sell their own belongings just to get food, and now with people wasting food all over the place, it's so different now, isn't it?
Yes. It is true that I've grown up caring for food, and nowadays people, I see it from my lovely young, they don't seem to notice what they throw out. They just seem to be unaware that the thing has been grown even. They seem to go to the supermarket and just buy another bottle of milk. If the other one, they happen to have forgotten that the milk was standing outside all night and had therefore gone bad. They don't worry, just another bottle.
And of course, with the world's population increasing so quickly, this could happen again, you know, and people don't necessarily understand how close we are to that happening.
I'm afraid we are, particularly lack of water. I'm afraid that that's going to be a terrible impact on us.
So it's one thing to have these experiences, but Lotti, the great thing about you is that you've put these experiences to positive use, and you've started the Greener Planet Action Team within London Citizens, and within the Greener Planet Action Team you began a project called Plan Zheroes.
Yes.
Can you tell me a bit about Plan Zheroes?
Plan Zheroes means that we do not waste food, but we pass it on to people in need. So if you have a restaurant, supermarket, who can give a certain amount of food every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever, at a certain time, then we learn how to pass this on to a charity, closely, geographically close, to whom we can give the food. And we don't want to manage it, we just want to link the two. And we're at the moment mapping it. Central London, we started in Trafalgar Square, and we said that we need people. This is a most important thing. We need volunteers to come and help us, because these surveys don't take long, but it's vital. If we don't have the charities or the suppliers linked, or if we don't have enough information, this project cannot continue. It will not work.
And of course, in terms of the suppliers, we're talking about restaurants, cafes, supermarkets who have food that can be given to people who are homeless and on low incomes. So it's a way of giving good food of high quality, which is not needed by the supermarket anymore, but it's still not gone past the use-by date.
Definitely not.
And passed to people on low incomes who need the food.
Yes. And you'd be surprised how many of the nandos and that sort of thing are dead keen to give their food because they hate throwing it away. So when we approach these people in the restaurants and places, they say, oh yes, please let us know where we can put it, how, let us get details. So this is what we need. We need people to come forward and say, yes, I will help you for about 2 hours on a Saturday. Obviously we organised, we have an action. London citizens are very good at doing actions, and it's very well organised, and then we have a wash-up afterwards, and we learn from this, and we map it, and we have the service done, and we know what we're doing.
Excellent. So for viewers who want to get involved, it's a case of completing some questionnaires to people who have food potentially to give away.
Yes.
And doing the questionnaire to help identify the process that they would need to go through in order to link their waste food to the people who need it.
That's
so it's
exactly
just a few quick questionnaires for a couple of hours.
For a couple of hours in a certain area, we know already where the charity is, so now we need a supplier. And this is what we need, and it really doesn't take an awful lot. And it's quite fun to go, two people together. And you'll see what enthusiastic reception you get from the managers. It's really good.
Yeah, excellent. And I understand that the first results of Plan Zheroes are starting to come through.
Yep,
and you have successfully linked some food to be passed from a restaurant or cafe to a charity. And can you tell me a bit about that? How long ago did that happen?
Well, I suppose only a few months ago, because we're still at the early stages. We have to map it all. You've got to be really precise about this. It's no good just rushing in and hoping. You've got to really see that it works. Otherwise people get tired. If the stuff doesn't get collected, then the manager thinks, oh God, let it go. These stupid people who don't come. So it's it's a precise thing to do, but we're getting there.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Lotti from London Citizens, thank you for using your experience and your inspiration to inspire others and other volunteers to have benefits both for people and the environment.
Oh, yes, I have mentioned the environment.
Yeah, well, of course, it's a way of benefiting the environment in terms of this food waste not going to landfill.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And it is 39% of all that is in landfill is food, and it's good food.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, let us have volunteers, let us have help, and we shall get there.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Lotti, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.